5 years after Ingrid Bergman's passing, a revelation emerged that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. One of her secret lovers stepped into the light, and the identity of this man left many stunned. While Bergman was often seen as the epitome of virtue in the film industry, the truth was far more complex. Her passionate affair with Roberto Rossellini ignited a scandal that turned public opinion against her, branding her as a fallen star. Even after her death, whispers of her hidden life continued to surface, revealing a web of clandestine romances and choices that threatened to tarnish her carefully crafted image. The allure of her on-screen persona clashed dramatically with the reality of her private life, as details of her escapades emerged, painting a picture of a woman who defied the norms of her time. Each new revelation added layers to her story, challenging the legacies she left behind, and forcing fans and critics alike to reconsider the woman behind the iconic roles. Bergman's early life was marked by significant challenges and unique experiences. Her mother passed away when she was just 2 years old, a loss that profoundly affected her. This left her father, Justus, to raise her alone. Justus was not just a father, he was a talented painter and photographer. His artistic background played a crucial role in shaping Ingrid's early experiences. From a very young age, she became accustomed to being in front of the camera, often posing for her father's photographs. This exposure to the world of art and photography sparked her interest in performance and storytelling. Growing up in a creative environment, Ingrid developed a strong sense of self and an appreciation for the arts. The bond with her father was significant, as he nurtured her talents and encouraged her to explore her creativity. This foundation laid the groundwork for her future career in acting, where she would go on to become one of the most celebrated actresses in film history. Her father had grand aspirations for her future, dreaming of her as a talented opera singer. To help her achieve this vision, he enrolled her in 3 years of vocal lessons. This dedication to her musical education reflected his hopes and ambitions for her. However, when he sent her to a girls' school, the experience was not as uplifting. Ingrid struggled to fit in among her peers. She found herself feeling isolated, as she was neither popular nor did she excel academically. This sense of not belonging began to take a toll on her emotional well-being. The loneliness she experienced deepened significantly after her father's death from stomach cancer when she was just 14 years old. Losing him was a devastating blow, leaving her to navigate her teenage years without the guiding influence of the man who had once held such high hopes for her. The combination of her father's lofty dreams and her struggles at school created a complex emotional landscape for Ingrid, shaping her early life in profound ways. At the age of 15, Ingrid Bergman began her journey in the world of film by working as an extra for a movie studio. This early experience ignited her passion for acting, and she found joy in the art of performance. By 17, her talent was recognized when she won a scholarship to the prestigious Royal Dramatic Theatre School in Sweden. However, her desire to act led her to leave the school early, as she was eager to pursue a full-time career in the industry. At 21, Bergman took a significant step in her personal life by marrying Peter Lindstrom, a dentist. This marriage provided her with a sense of stability and support as she navigated the challenges of her burgeoning career. In 1938, the couple welcomed their first child, Pia, marking a new chapter in Bergman's life as she balanced motherhood with her growing ambitions in acting. Her early career and first marriage laid the foundation for her remarkable journey in the film industry. In 1939, 24-year-old Ingrid Bergman made a significant move to Los Angeles, marking the beginning of her American film career. She quickly landed her first film role in an English remake of Intermezzo, which turned out to be a great success. This film showcased her talent and charm, capturing the attention of Hollywood. However, as her star began to rise, the studios sought to control her image. They wanted to mold her into a glamorous icon, fitting the typical Hollywood mold of the time. Despite this pressure, Bergman remained true to herself. She resisted the urge to conform to the expectations of the industry, choosing instead to maintain her natural look and authenticity. This decision set her apart from many of her contemporaries and allowed her to build a career based on her genuine talent rather than a manufactured persona. Her determination to stay true to her identity would become a defining characteristic of her career, influencing how she approached her roles and her public image throughout her life. By 1941, Ingrid Bergman was making a name for herself in Hollywood, taking on a variety of roles that showcased her talent and versatility. One notable performance was as the Temptress in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which highlighted her ability to embody complex characters. However, while her career flourished, her personal life became increasingly complicated. During the 1940s, Bergman found herself involved in multiple affairs, which added to the strain in her marriage. Her husband, Peter Lindstrom, and their daughter moved to America, hoping to support her career. Yet, the double life Bergman led began to take a toll on her marriage. Lindstrom struggled with feelings of resentment towards her profession and her infidelity. The tension between her rising stardom and her family responsibilities created a difficult situation, as Bergman tried to balance her passion for acting with the expectations of being a wife and mother. The pressures of her career and personal life often clashed, leading to a challenging period in her life. In 1942, Ingrid Bergman took on the role of Ilse Lund in the classic film Casablanca. This performance became a defining moment in her career, showcasing her talent and charm. Despite the film's immense popularity and critical acclaim, Bergman did not consider it her favorite work. The character of Ilse, caught in a love triangle during World War II, resonated with audiences, but Bergman felt more connected to other roles she had played. During the filming of For Whom the Bell Tolls, she had a brief affair with the handsome actor Gary Cooper. Their chemistry was undeniable, and Cooper fell deeply in love with her. However, the affair was short-lived, ending quickly as both actors navigated their busy careers and personal lives. Bergman's relationships and experiences during this time added layers to her already complex persona, reflecting the challenges and passions of a star in Hollywood's golden age. In 1946, Ingrid Bergman took to the stage in the Broadway play Joan of Lorraine, which showcased her talent and dedication to the role of Joan of Arc. This performance paved the way for her to star in the 1948 film Joan of Arc. Despite her commitment and the anticipation surrounding the film, it did not achieve the success that many had hoped for, leaving both critics and audiences disappointed. During this tumultuous time, Bergman found herself drawn to Italian director Roberto Rossellini. Their relationship blossomed into a scandalous affair that shocked the public and the film industry. The affair led to the birth of an illegitimate child, which further fueled the controversies surrounding their romance. As a result of this intense personal upheaval, Bergman made the bold decision to move to Italy, effectively severing her ties with Hollywood. This choice marked a significant turning point in her life and career, as she embraced a new chapter away from the glitz and glamour of American cinema. Her affair with Roberto Rossellini marked a turning point in Ingrid Bergman's life, leading to a scandal that shocked America. At the time, Bergman was a celebrated actress, but her relationship with Rossellini, who was married, drew intense public scrutiny. The revelation that she had a child out of wedlock, a son named Roberto, ignited a firestorm of criticism. American politicians publicly denounced her, calling her actions immoral and disgraceful. This backlash deeply affected Bergman, both personally and professionally. Amidst the turmoil, her daughter Pia, from her first marriage, felt abandoned. The public's harsh judgment created a rift in their relationship, leaving Pia to grapple with feelings of neglect. Despite the challenges, Bergman eventually remarried and had more children, including twin daughters. She devoted herself to her new family, striving to create a loving environment for her children. The experience of public backlash shaped her perspective on family and commitment, leading her to prioritize her role as a mother in the years that followed. During a pivotal moment in her life, Ingrid Bergman made the difficult decision to pause her flourishing career for 2 years. This choice was driven by her deep commitment to her daughter Isabella, who required surgery for scoliosis. Bergman's dedication as a mother took precedence over her professional ambitions, showcasing her strength and love. While she was known for her remarkable talent and contributions to cinema, her enthusiasm for the avant-garde filmmaking of Roberto Rossellini began to fade during this time. After stepping away from the spotlight, she sought to make a comeback with the production of Joan of Arc at the stake. However, this attempt did not resonate with audiences as she had hoped, marking a challenging period in her career. Despite her efforts, the return to acting proved to be a struggle, reflecting the complexities of balancing personal responsibilities with the demands of a public life. Rossellini's possessiveness and infidelity with Sonali Dasgupta led to their marriage's downfall. Ingrid Bergman, once a celebrated actress, found herself in a tumultuous relationship that strained her personal life. The intense scrutiny from the public and the media added to the pressure, making it difficult for her to navigate her feelings and responsibilities. Despite the challenges, Bergman remained resilient, In 1956, she made a significant decision to return to Hollywood, a place where she had once enjoyed immense success. Her comeback film, Anastasia, marked a turning point in her career. The film not only showcased her remarkable talent, but also earned her a second Academy Award, solidifying her status as one of the leading actresses of her time. This return to Hollywood allowed Bergman to rekindle her career and regain the admiration of audiences worldwide, proving that she could rise above personal struggles and emerge victorious in her professional life. In 1958, Ingrid Bergman entered her third marriage with Lars Schmidt. They settled in France, where they enjoyed a life together that seemed promising. Their relationship lasted for many years, marked by shared experiences and a deep connection. However, the happiness of their union was marred by infidelity, which ultimately led to the end of their marriage. This personal turmoil came at a time when Bergman was also facing significant health challenges. In 1974, she received a devastating diagnosis of breast cancer. The news shocked her and those around her, as she had always been a symbol of strength and vitality. Despite undergoing surgeries and chemotherapy, her health continued to decline. By 1981, her condition had worsened, leading to a difficult battle against the disease. Bergman's resilience was tested during these trying times, as she navigated both her personal and health struggles with grace and determination. On August 29, 1982, Ingrid Bergman passed away at the age of 67, with her ex-husband Lars Schmidt by her side. Her death marked the end of a remarkable career, but it also opened the door to posthumous revelations that stirred controversy. 5 years after her passing, actor Gregory Peck disclosed that he had an affair with Bergman during the filming of the classic movie Spellbound. This revelation shocked many fans and added a layer of complexity to her already storied life. Additionally, her first husband, Peter Lindstrom, contributed to the narrative surrounding her legacy by painting an unflattering picture of her in a biography. His portrayal raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the personal struggles she faced throughout her life. These revelations about her relationships and the differing perspectives on her character have kept the conversation about Ingrid Bergman alive long after her death, revealing the complexities of her life and the impact she had on those around her. Despite personal scandals, Ingrid Bergman remains one of the all-time great acting talents. Her career spans several decades, during which she captivated audiences with her remarkable performances. Bergman was known for her ability to portray a wide range of characters, from the innocent and vulnerable to the strong and determined. Her work in films like Casablanca and Notorious showcased her incredible range and depth as an actress. Even though her personal life was often in the spotlight, including her controversial relationships and decisions, these events did not overshadow her professional achievements. Bergman's talent shone through, earning her multiple Academy Awards and a lasting place in film history. She was not only a star of Hollywood but also made significant contributions to European cinema. Her legacy is marked by her dedication to her craft and her ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level. Many actors and filmmakers cite her as an inspiration, and her films continue to be celebrated today. Ingrid Bergman's influence on the film industry is undeniable, and her work remains a benchmark for aspiring